Where my glasses at? I guess my stuff is just now uploading. Ooh, to the whiskey. Brother, come on. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on. Just bogus. Just bogus as hell. Matter of fact, since it started raining, ooh, whiskey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see if this shit'll work. Boop, bop, bop, boop, bop. Will that work? Probably so. It's hot like two mother lovers. And you know what? Damn, that shit went straight through like a mother lover. I ain't gonna try to open it though. That's what I ain't gonna do. I straight punched it straight into like nothing. Doing too much or not enough? That's the question. At least it's still good. Let's go. It's hot as hell today. I didn't know it was this hot, but it was hot. I was working under the fan. I sweated a couple times. It was hot today, but not as hot as the YouTube streets. What's the deal? Yup. Bro, you see what's going on over that Marathon Burger? Everybody was living it up, the cloud chase, man. I knew it. Once Rich Trapper was up there so many hours, bro, I was like, bro. But shout out Thankful, though. I was like, bro. I knew if he stayed up there all them hours and bought a burger with no fries, come on, man. And then he bought the burger and waited. Now he cloud chasing today. Now he over at, I don't know if he's still over there in Culver City, Rich Trapper, over there at the G Perico thing, but yeah, for sure, bro. Bro, he burnt out. I knew he was cloud chasing. I knew it. And that's for sure. I was like, what? He was up there all them hours, and then Bryanhurst, baby, just put him out here right now. Yeah. Hey, man. Look, man, every time I listen to Rich Trapper, it sounds like I'm at a 145, you know what I mean? Like that dude that be rambling and he be talking real hella fast, like at the auction type nigga. That's how fast he talk. That's why he be like, welcome to tapping into Rich Trapper. I used to be like, God damn, nigga. Like, I wake up early. Bro, it's 7 in the morning. And you up talking fast like that? And then I'm talking about literally all day. He one of the dudes that called me. He called me when I got into it with Munchie B and Bosco. He was one of the main ones that called me, bro. He was the main one that called me, bro. I'm talking about tapping in like 2-3 times a day. Then when his live didn't go like how he planned it, that's when, you know what I mean, he didn't have nothing else for me. Like I said, they couldn't do nothing else to me. Or they didn't have nothing to say about me. It was over. You know what I mean? So at that point, what else can you say about me? No? Hold on, man. This shit got bumps and shit. But yeah, what else can you say about me though, bro? Like, that's a fact. So after that happened, it was like, what else could I do with him? So he couldn't call me about nothing. Then he tried to ask me about some Aaron the plumber stuff, but I never got back. But I already knew. That's why I kept saying, like, I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't fucking with nobody on YouTube, man. The way I came on, man, everybody was trying to just say any old weird stuff that they could to cloud chase. And I was like, damn, even Brick Baby jumped in on that. That's what got me so hot. Like, Brick Baby even jumped in on that? You crazy as hell. Like, come on, gang. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. That's how I knew it was foul ball, but Yeah, when I seen everybody trying to go up there, and you see how many other YouTubers was there? Like, we just talking about the LA ones. When he was doing all that looking around and doing with the posing with the phone, you seen all them people with they sticks in their phone. Man, it was hella YouTubers up there, and they would. This is what was funny to me. Just like the P4K thing. Okay, some people could say, "Oh yeah, he should have blew him down," especially when he dissed, or especially when he spit at him. Okay, a lot of people could say what they shoulda, coulda, woulda. But one thing is for sure, you do want to have the option to go home. You know what I mean? And when it come to OGs, they ain't thinking like the YNs. They like, nigga, you did right. Like, nigga, what you supposed to do? He got the fucking thing on you. Like, he don't want to gangbang. He want to tell. That's the number one sign. You trying to tell. When you recording. That's the number one tell sign. When you recording, you're telling. Little do you want to recognize it, and then you talk all day. You talk so much, you kept saying, "Oh, yeah, we up here and we got the word, we got the go ahead to whoop a nigga out around the corner, and yeah, we up here deep, and yeah, we doing this." I was like, bro, you kept saying we so much. He had to get more people. He had to. That's why he took 3 goddamn hours. He had to go get more niggas. Shit, you kept saying we, and then not only that, you saying we, and then you showing all the people you with. Another scare tactic. You can say what you want. I call it scare tactic. We up here deep. We wish a nigga would. Yeah, the homie ready. Yeah, look at his heavy backpack. You saying all the subliminals. Come on, man. He's a YouTuber just like you. You don't think he's catching on to all the... Look, for anybody that's watching me right now, they think all of y'all is Gilligans. They think, like, even now, you can believe that him and Suspect is really getting into it, or you can not believe, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a fact that something going on. But the fact of it is, what's real and what's fake. Now, we know for sure Suspect and Brandon, that's mandatory. He tried to spit on him. So, for sure, he tripping off of that. But the Rich Trapper and all that, like, you know, one thing I know about Rich Trapper, he keeps saying that stop. I said stop. Sit down. Sit down. Yeah, but Rich Trapper, he said too much, and like you said, he talks so much. He tell you everything he got going on. He giving you play-by-play. That's telling. Oh yeah, we here deep. We been here since before it opened. Yeah, I don't even... You know, he tried to come at me like he didn't even bang. Sit down. Sit down. But yeah, so Rich Trapper, he's chasing whatever he can get, and he know he's getting old in the game. And as fast as he talk, he's a reporter. If he didn't get caught up in the see, look, and then look, why you think Bryanhurst baby putting them out on blast? Cause they doing them just like oh shit, I got my remote in my pocket. I'm tripping. I never did that before. But they doing him just like Loose Cannon. Using them for what they use them for right now. And then other than that, shit, they gonna dump him. And then when he ain't no use, they gonna put all this business out there about how he ain't this, how he ain't that. But he already got caught with paying for that little prostitute or whatever it was in that other state. That little young girl, whatever it was, and then had him was recording keeping his messages and telling all their homegirls from like Texas or something, that little dark skin thing. I remember, and everybody was on him. He probably stayed on him for about 2-3 days, but everybody kept saying, "Oh, you my boy," and they left it alone because why? Everybody, when y'all see them little them little extras. Like them they how they do their videos and they had a little cartoons or whatever kind of animation or whatever it is. Drea is the one that's doing it. Dre is the one that's doing it for sure. So since that goes for Munchie, that goes for and Hefe, Trap News. So they didn't try to entertain it for too long. They put them on blast, but they didn't try to entertain it for too long. So, but that just for the sake of who it is, they got their own little team and stuff going on. But yeah, for sure that all them work together, all them the same, all them work together. So that's why Rich Trapper, that nigga, he's in, but all of them on the lower level. Oh, even Gangland Neen. You see how he able? Oh, even Purpose Ed, Gangland Neen. That's why he able to call him like that. You see what I mean? Drea do his shit too. Whatever he like, little captions he got on his front little page when he upload videos and stuff like that, she be doing that. She be doing that. All of them, like they all recycle. With all them doing their different podcasts, they give her one job. So Drea is the reason everything gets uploaded. Drea snips, cuts, and edits. They live. Oh, ODM Slim too. ODM Slim. You see, ODM Slim wasn't up there. You know why? They gonna say he fucking with the Hoovers. Mm-hmm. He is. T-Rail. Yes, sirski. And no matter what, if you're a podcaster, that's a major no-no. Just like 4Extra said, I would never do no content. 4Extra said it. I would never do content with my ops. That's why I was looking at Bosco and Munchie like, what the? I mean, I understand the truce in the nine deuce. Y'all chilling together? Like, you know where he live and he know where you live, huh? Like, nothing never happened, huh? Yep. That ain't no back door. That's a front door. But you let a nigga get into it, they gonna do it. She wonder why her car's so banged up. See, I be tripping off LA. People run a stop sign, almost had a nice car, and then the whole fender be dipped in, cracked up, or the side of the other car that other side you couldn't see. Yeah, that's what's going on, man. Be tripping me out. But yeah, so just like I said, Munchie's in with them. Munchie ain't gonna go. ODM Slim, he fuck with the Hoopers now, back on Fig, so they're not fucking with him, bro. Not like that. And then there's gonna be pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then it's still niggas over there that don't feel him with the Crip Mac shit. Let's not forget about that. It's some neighborhoods that was there, cause like I said, that was a neighborhood Crip function yesterday, nigga. That was like another hood day, nigga. All them blue caps. Come on, man. I ain't see no whooping up in there. Not even in the distance. Everybody had backpacks, and a lot of niggas knew without other people knowing. Like, I didn't know. I clearly didn't know. But I be doing my own ish, so, but I did not know. But yeah, man, everybody was pulling up there acting crazy. It was a neighborhood meeting. I don't care what nobody say. That was a gang meeting. And then everybody plotting on whooping somebody ass. Come on, man. That's a hood meeting. When everybody gets together around, and maybe sometimes, well, yeah, if you got a big old hood, yeah, they'll be barbecuing and shit. Even little hoods, they be doing that shit too. But if you got some food cooking up, and then you got all the homies at this shit, and then, you know who did show up? Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar did not show up, bro, at all. Rockstar wasn't there with no 2800 happening. Not at all, bro. Rockstar stayed home. That was a smart choice. Doing anything else would be quite dangerous. Yeah. Look how many niggas can't come that's crippin'. That's why I'm telling you. I believe Rich Trapper got into it with what's his name? 2800. Yeah. So it's man, that shit was for everybody to get boo bop. Straight up. Everybody get boo bop. and only certain people knew it. That's why, suspect, I give you your props. You knew better. Why? Because you know niggas from that side. That's why he took that long. And that's a fact. He knew what niggas was up to. And then what Rich Trapper was trying to do was show the faces that he was with. So niggas be like, yeah, I'm with these dudes. Yeah, I'm with these dudes. Then you know what happens? Shit, these dudes turn into these dudes, and then everybody blazing each other with the street apps. Yeah. But yeah, I know how to drive. My neighbor, he was late with the thing, but I'm a better driver than him. He had a truck that looked like mine, but his is like the weirdest and shit. He got some. I ain't gonna even get on. He Mexican. I'll just say that he Mexican dude. He does a good job. But yeah, man, that I seem like that. Everybody that knew about where that was and when it was going down, they all tapped in with the same click crews, homies, hood niggas, all that. Cause there wasn't nobody up. Who else uploaded something? You didn't see no YG up there this time. You didn't see who else? Game. You didn't see Game up there. You didn't see old dude from the fast lane. You didn't see him up there. You didn't see nobody from Bounty Hunters. You didn't see who else? There's a lot of hoods. You know what I mean? It's a lot of hoods that could have been there. Why niggas wasn't tapped in? Why niggas didn't even know? Why niggas didn't know? Everybody was in. Go home. Go home. Everybody did. Uh,